Hello, Chatthew. Good evening. Welcome back. It's been so long. How I've missed you all. Aquina Zero, thank you very much for the resub, now for 9 months. And DR Fox, thank you also for the resub, now for 29 months. Aquina Zero says, so, Fuzzy Joy Beasts. And DR Fox says, welcome back. Who am I again? You may know me as the Goat Prince himself. Pudding Ready Runs Matt. And editor of the famed podcast from Rewatch with Love. How's it going, everybody? It's a long weekend for me. On Friday, Meg and I hopped in the car and drove to Princeton, BC, which is a casual 4-hour drive. 3.5. And then on Saturday morning, Meg and I hopped back in the car, drove another 3 hours to Castlegar, BC. Princeton, BC, sustained flood damage last November, still visible in the community, still without drinkable tap water, still under a boil water advisory, which was interesting. We had to buy bottled water from the gas station because we were in a little motel and had no way to heat our own water. But it was fine. We were only there one night. Anyway, we drove up to Castlegar. We puttered around Castlegar in the afternoon, had ourselves a tasty beverage, swam in the swimming pool. Well, we went to the hot tub, I guess, and then retired to bed. And then Sunday, we tootled around the Castlegar area. We made a detour down to Trail, BC, which Meg and I had never been to before. Okay, all right. So I wasn't going to talk about Hot Tub Friend. But now we're going to talk about Hot Tub Friend, I guess, because Meg has brought it up. So we're sitting in the hot tub. Actually, Meg, why don't you tell this story? You'll tell you've had a more direct involvement in this story than I did.
How much taco do I have in my teeth?
More than none.
Okay. Put my bowl of gruel over there. Okay, so we're sitting in the hot tub. As one sits in the hot tub. We had to get up a few times and press the button on the wall to make the bubbles happen. And some other patrons in the pool area. Oh. Sorry. Some other patrons in the pool area were making small talk about the bubbles not working, etc. And someone gets into the hot tub and is clearly a little lonely and just wants to hang out and have some friends.
And a beer. In the hot tub.
It was clearly not his first beer of the night. It was probably at least number 4.
Yeah.
He's very friendly, making some small talk, like, oh, you know, like, what brings you to Castlegar? Because, like, who the F goes to Castlegar? No one.
Not on purpose.
And we start talking about the puppy, and he's like, oh, well, I'm a trucker. I go to Vancouver all the time. I can just bring your dog with me. And we're like
if you want, I could save you a lot of money. I can pick up your dog and drive him down to Vancouver for you.
I don't even need a crate. Totally fine. I'll just plop him on my bed. He'll be fine. Just sit in the back. And we're like,
I'm a real dog person. And it'll be great for you because you won't have to spend all the money to drive up here.
I don't want anything for it. I'm driving anyways. It's just, you know, just a nice thing to do to get me one step closer to heaven. So we exchange phone numbers.
So, okay, hold on.
Oh, also he said he asked if I was 32 or 33. So like 10 out of 10 there.
So Meg was way more.
I'm from a small town.
Yeah, you were way
like,
more like willing to let him go. I was like, hey, thank you for the offer. Period.
No, but that's not like.
But apparently that wasn't enough. And neither one of us really felt comfortable giving a like, thank you, but no. Because neither one of us could really think of a good reason to say no in the moment. Other than like,
I mean, if this was in the city, I would have been like, no, fuck you, get away from me. Oh, whoops, language. But like, it's a small town. We're sitting in a hot tub. Like,
and he probably assumed that it was like backyard breeder mutt puppy, because we didn't actually talk about like what kind of a puppy it was.
Yeah. So I gave him my number.
As opposed to like a fully papered purebred dog.
Yeah.
So Meg gave him her number, and later we got this message being like, hey, it was really nice to meet you. Hopefully I get to see you again.
And yeah, so I texted him today. I was like, thank you so much for the offer. We have, like, someone is coming to drop off the dog anyways. Like, they're coming through town. So thank you so much. It's really kind and generous of you. Thank you, no. But he was just, like, super stoked and, like,
I know, he really wanted to do it.
Just be a really nice person.
I know.
And I didn't get, like, creepazoid vibes from him. He was just, like, a truck driver.
Neither did I. When we got back to the room, the first thing I said was, you know what? I'm sure it would be absolutely fine. Would be absolutely without like issue. But absolutely the hell not.
No, definitely not. And then on our way home, we saw that truck flipped over.
Oh yeah, on the way home we saw a semi-truck totally flipped over on the side of the highway. But anyhow, it turns out that excuse was extremely a lie. Because
it is the opposite of the truth.
It is very much the opposite of the truth. Because as it turns out, we've been emailing back and forth with the breeder today. We officially have a puppy pickup date of October 9th, Sunday, October 9th. So I won't be here.
Thanksgiving Sunday for those north of the 49th.
I won't be here on the 8th or the 9th, for the record. But not only are we picking up our puppy, it sounds like we've been tasked by the breeder, or that, like, I volunteered. But it sounds like the breeder has accepted to have us ferry several of the puppies back to the lower mainland on her behalf, because she's had something come up that was going to have her have to postpone delivery on, like, for a week. So I was like, you know what? We were thinking of renting a car so that we could give the puppy a more comfortable trip home anyhow. So, you know, we were going to be in town that weekend. You don't have to, like... So now I'm doing what the truck driver did. But at least I'm not, like, a rando. She has some of my money.
And not, like, the puppies will be properly stowed in a safe manner.
Yeah, so we may be bringing as many as 4 golden retriever puppies back from Castlegar to Vancouver on the 9th.
Yeah, so, like, having 4 puppies, totally fine.
4 8-week-old puppies. I am getting 4 Goldens for about 12 hours.
Yeah. Which is still several less than how many this breeder has.
6.
In her house.
Oh, well, 7 if you include Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that cough is just because I inhaled a burrito before the stream.
Fine.
And it did the classic burrito thing of all of the hot sauce pooling at the bottom of the burrito. And so my last bite was like a tortilla soaked in hot sauce.
Delicious.
So that's where that came from. Lady Mix, thank you very much for the resub now for 40 months. Say, you're back. I'm back.
Yeah, 4 puppies taking, like,
it'll be 3 or
breaks
4
every hour.
you'd better believe that I'm going to bury myself in puppies, right? Like I am going to take advantage of this opportunity to let 3 puppies swarm me at once.
Yes.
If I have to do it in the back of the SUV, that's fine.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Tonight's beverage is hot sauce.
Tonight's beverage is hot sauce, yeah.
Going back to work, bye.
All right, bye, Meg. Okay, so enough about puppies. Let's look at puppies. So, as mentioned, Meg and I went up to Castlegar this weekend, and one of the things we did is we met the breeder for the first time, and we got to meet all the puppies. We did not, unfortunately, get to touch or hold the puppies because they were too small. They aren't quite big enough to be handled by people yet. So we had to look and not touch. And we did not violate the rules that were laid down to us by the breeder. So I didn't get to touch any of the puppies. We were very well behaved. It was tough, but we were very well behaved. Pharmacist Judge, thank you very much for the resub now for 15 months. But I do have a sizable number of photos, which I've already gone through. I took about 120 photos, I think. But I have gone through and I have edited it down to around 30 photos that I thought turned out pretty well. So I don't know. I could probably go deep. You know what? Let's just do them all. Let's just go for all of the puppy photos. I'm not even going to go to the edited set. We're going to go to the full set of puppy pictures. So just let me dig them up. Where is my photos that I have taken folder? Photos I have taken. And then we have all the photos I took that day. All right. Starting from the top with one of my favorite photos. This one right here. These photos don't have to wait you until the puppy arrives. The breeder will post photos regularly. Do I know which one is mine? No, we don't know which one is ours yet. However, we do know for sure. We have now confirmed with the breeder we are getting a girl. And there are only 2 girls in the litter. There is one with a pink collar and one with a red collar. So we will be getting one of pink or red. Pink is a little blonder and red is a little redder. So that's the difference at the moment. But yeah, their little pointy tails are hilarious. Their tails are great. Okay, so that's sorry, I need to change the view here because this is not working for me. There we go. There we go. You know what? I should... Oh, I'm not going to. Here you go. Little teensy puppy. Hanging around with a stuffy. Is the no handling rule because they're fragile? No. I believe it's a socialization thing. The puppies have only just learned how to see and hear. And they are in a phase of development where they are primarily learning how to interact with other dogs. And they haven't quite gotten to the point where they can deal with a whole bunch of additional stimulus. And so, like, the breeder can handle them because she's basically mom. But they aren't quite ready to be handled by a lot of people. It's basically we were like a week too early. If we had come up at 4 weeks, they would be in this stage where they need to be starting to socialize with human beings. And so then it would be very important that they got handled daily by human beings. But so far, at this point, they're still they're still not for human interaction beyond sort of what is planned for. Or what is controlled. No uncontrolled human interaction is basically where they're at right now. All right, let's start ripping through some of these photos because I have a lot to get through. So this one here is Blue. The one that you can see. Blue was the most active in the litter while we were there. Blue serenaded us the entire time we were there. He was the most vocal of the puppies. He sang us the song of his people. There you can see Green off to the side. There's Green. This is Blue again, I think. I took a lot of pictures of Blue because Blue demanded that we pay attention to him. Here we have puppy playtime. This is one of the puppies just examining the bathroom. They are 100% toddlers right now. They've only just learned how to walk. When we got there, they had been walking confidently for about 3 days. And their vision is still such that they can't actually see clearly. Like, their vision is still quite blurry. They like to fall over a lot, which is hilarious. Here you go. Red and Green were like peas in a pod throughout most of our visit. You'll see in photos later, they fell asleep next to each other later on.
They're little snuggle buddies.
Anyhow, that's Red. You can see Red there with Green. Which photo was that? I've lost track of which photo I'm on.
The one where Green is...
That one.
Yeah.
So we're here. There's Blue and Pink. And one of the others in the background. There's probably Black in the background, if I had to guess.
It was so funny because, like, they'd lift up a leg to, like, take a step forward, and then they would get confused and forget how to put their leg down, and then they would just, like, hover for a minute and then slowly fall over.
when they would sit up and then their like heads were too heavy and started to pull them backwards and their front legs came off the ground and they fall over backwards. That's really cute. So question in chat, do their colors change much as they age into like older puppies? The answer is yes. So they are all pretty golden or blonde at the moment, but the way to tell what color a puppy is going to be as an adult is generally to look at the color of its ears. So the ears are virtually always darker than the rest of the coat, and the ears are the color you can expect them to tend towards as they get older. So if like looking at Blue here, he's very blonde right now, but if you look at his ears, he'll turn into more of a like, I don't know, a nutty sort of peanut butter color. Get your mind out of the gutter.
That's not what I was thinking.
All right, this is Pink, I think? I can't tell from here.
I don't know. It's a puppy.
I think that's Pink.
Pink now.
So again, you can see that Pink will also sort of be a like peanut butter color, but with a little bit more red, probably.
Butt sniff.
Yeah, here we have Green just sitting there wondering what Blue is up to. And you can see the difference in coloration as well. You can see the two darker puppies in the background versus the two lighter puppies up front. So that gives you a sort of an idea of the gamut of coloration in this litter. Where am I?
Oh, you can see the number of the picture.
Ah, yes. So here we go. I titled this one "The Thinker." This is just Green sitting here contemplating life.
Got like a mohawk on his chest. Look at that.
I know the
That,
little
like,
chest mohawk is
V.
great.
All
All right, so that was 389, which is that one. Here we have another puppy playtime. This is Red in the middle.
Blue is doing a butt sniff now.
Yeah, Blue's doing a butt sniff. So you can see Red's ears. She will be a lot darker because her ears are much browner.
You got all 6 in this picture. Because there's the nose there.
Oh, I did get all 6 in this photo. Yeah, Goldens have uniform coloration. They do tend to have like a gradient, so they'll be darker on top and have like lighter under fur, but they don't pattern. If they're properly purebred, there shouldn't be any black or spots or anything like that. Okay, which one was that? Here we go. I'm not sure which one this is. But, oh yeah, until they're elderly. And then when they get elderly, their face goes gray. They get sugar face. And they're very stately when they get sugar faced. (1391). Okay, where's 1392? Yeah, it's sugar face. That's how you know. That's how you know it's an older golden retriever. But it's very cute. They're very good. I'm not stopping. I don't know if you're bored of puppies yet. How could you be? But I'm not stopping. This one's a little blurry, but you can see Pink being a bit of a hellion here to one of her siblings. Pink is quite curious. Oh, there's a tiny blep in the background of this photo. And Red chasing around Green still. Oh, there are some tiny beans. Don't worry. I will satisfy your tiny bean needs by the end of this. All right, that's 1394. This one's out of focus, so I'm not going to linger on it long. But they are cute. Even blurry, they're cute. Here we have one just playing with a toy. That was 1396. This one's also a little out of focus. The focus is on the one in the foreground, despite the fact that the one in the back or in the middle is the subject. But another little grumpy old man. Now we have Red hanging out over in the corner, just watching her siblings. And over here we've got Blue. This is when Blue came to see me. really wanted to know what was going on outside the pen. And of course, so the breeder owns 7 golden retrievers. Not including the puppies. The breeder owns 7 golden retrievers, which is a lot of friggin' golden retrievers, let me tell you. Her Goldens were all delightful. They were all, as Goldens are wont to do, they all get each other excited. So they were not tremendously well behaved, but they were fine. They were jumping, but not for lack of trying. The breeder was doing her very best to keep them disciplined and keep them down, and to give us ground rules so that we didn't reinforce bad behavior. But one of the reasons that Blue was so interested in this particular corner of the box is because from this corner of the box he could see into the kitchen, and the kitchen is where the 7 other golden retrievers were sitting watching us watch the puppies.
Probably not so much see as like smell that.
Oh yeah,
Mom was
smell.
over there.
Yeah, because he'd just see the blob, but he could smell them and hear them. And anyhow, the golden retrievers that the breeder owns were ranged in age from 12 weeks to, what was the oldest? 8 years?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, 12 weeks to 8 years. And they were all beautiful. They were just some of the most gorgeous dogs.
They were really well behaved considering there were 2 new people in the house that,
along with 6
puppies.
4-week-old puppies, yeah.
Yeah. Like they just needed, like, I don't know, 4 minutes to just kind of like get their excitement out and settle. And then they sat around us.
Yeah,
as we
and
had a conversation.
Yeah, they were just quiet. They didn't bark.
Yeah.
They occasionally still tried to like jump.
And then they got told off.
And then they got told off. The breeder was hilarious. She's got a bit of a Kiwi accent. And she had a riding crop.
Which sounds bad. Okay, this isn't what you think.
She wasn't like using it to hit the dogs, or like she wasn't abusing the dogs at all. She was just using it to like grab their attention and like lead them around and like shake it at them and that sort of thing. But every time one jumped, she would like point the riding crop in their direction and be like, hit! And they would get down and don't do it. And and anyhow, at one point, Ivy, the little 12-week-old, jumped at her instead of us. And she was like, hit, get down. And the 12-week-old got down.
And she did a really good sit.
And she did. She did
so
a really
pretty.
good sit. But she looked, like, very excited. And the breeder's just like, do it again. I dare you. See what happens. And then Ivy turned around and walked off and went to irritate the 8-year-old. No, she doesn't hit the dogs.
It's just like a yeah. It's
No,
not.
she does not hit or hurt the dogs. There's no punishment, like there's no pain. Oh, that's right. You can't see. It's just like she can tap it against a cupboard, or she can give them a little poke with it just to like to startle them. But there's no abuse. She was a very, very clearly very responsible and very dedicated dog owner. She was just like
yeah,
using the riding crop to sort of lead all of these dogs around, to just give them something to focus on, right? She trains show dogs as, like, when she's not breeding. And they win. She breeds, like...
She, like, cleaned up a recent dog show.
Yeah, there was a recent dog show where one of her dogs won Best of Winners. Like, she... Hardcore. Like, she knows what she's doing.
The 12-week-old that she has right now, like, comes when she's called by name.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
the 12-week-old has 100% recall at this point.
Which is bonkers.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
I also like, she clearly thinks that like dog training, like she's right, but she's like 100% dog training is an owner problem, not a dog problem. Because she doesn't mind like shaming her owners a little bit, which I thought was great. Because she posted a post on Facebook being like,
It was like hours after we had talked about recall and dogs
and discipline and that kind of thing. And she had given us a talk about how like the dogs, it's an us problem, a consistency. You have to be consistent, and you have to discipline your animals, and you have to reward your animals for good behavior, and you have to reward them for the behaviors you want, but you need to make sure that they understand that they're not to do things that you don't want them to do. You have to set the ground rules, and you have to like hold to them. And if they're doing something that's potentially dangerous, you have to like react to it as if they are putting their lives in danger, so that they know not to do it again. And so she gave us this whole long pep talk about dog training and whatnot. And then she goes on to the Facebook page and proceeds to be like, I took Ivy for her first walk out in the bush today, and we did some recall drills. And I'm happy to report that Ivy has 100% recall. She came every single time we called her, which all of her litter mates should be able to do by now. Just shading the owners, which I thought was hilarious. I'll think it's less hilarious.
That's going to be us in like 2 months.
Yeah, when 2 months from now, our dog does not quite have that kind of recall. Absolutely, dogs have different trainability and temperaments, but she's talking about golden retrievers. She was a delight. I don't want you to think that she's like super curmudgeonly or anything like that. She was, the breeder was a ray of sunshine. She was delightful. She just cares very deeply about the dogs. and wants to make sure that the families that she gives them to are also taking the responsibility seriously. As I say, it's a gentle shading. It's not like she was being like mean or cruel or super hard line about anything. It's difficult to like bring tone across in a secondhand report of a conversation, but we thought she was great. Yeah. We thought she was great. We thought she was like, her level of investment was very high.
And like, obviously, like, this would be great for us to be able to emulate in our future 12-week-old golden, but like, also, we aren't full-time dog trainers. Neither of us has trained a puppy before. So like,
yeah, we're not going to be that good at it.
We're going to make some mistakes. We're going to screw up, but like, we're going to aim there.
We have a template to follow.
And there's lots of resources too, so.
All right, let's do more puppy pictures.
Yes.
1,400.
The good news is that because we live in such a nice, small place.
Oh, yeah. City like, recall, of course, is going to be a big, more difficult thing to do. There's so many more distractions around. Loud noises and other dogs and other people and things moving and different smells and things like that. So
it'll be an adventure. We'll do our best. We can just get her to sit in the elevator. I will be happy.
I just want her to not jump on people.
Yes.
That's like my non-negotiable is like we're gonna. That is where it's jumping. Like you do not get to jump on people, and if we have to lay down ground rules for literally every visitor,
yep,
and every person who wants to interact with her, that it's like yes, you can pet her, but you have to wait until she settles, and don't reinforce the jumping. And we'll figure it out. But I want my puppy to be well behaved like in that specific regard.
80 pounds, she can't jump on people. It's not So she can't do it when she's like 20 pounds. No jumps.
And even then, it'll be hard. But at least that's something we can we can very definitely be consistent in how we apply that.
Yeah. Okay, more puppies.
Yeah, more puppies. I'm just trying to find my place.
Less business, more pups.
This one's a little underexposed, but oh well.
Yeah, but they're still so cute.
I know they're so cute.
They're so cute.
Right. Moving right along.
Nom 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 nom.
This
nom,
one's just
nom,
badly
nom,
framed.
Nom, nom. Tiny teeth.
Yeah, tiny teeths. Ah, so ferocious.
You can see the tiny teeths in this picture. They're just little tiny dots.
Yeah.
So perfect.
The little needle dog. The little needle dots. Sad puppy. Nervous puppy. I don't actually think she was nervous here. I think she was just lying down.
Yeah. She's sleepy. Her nap was interrupted.
It's true. Red was super sleepy. She like got bored of whatever the litter was doing and went off and played with the toy for a while and then went and had a nap. Where am I?
1405. There you go.
There we go. She's so cute.
I'm a puppy.
Now here, eventually she came over. It's like, you guys go on ahead. I'll hold the fort.
That's
we have
like
another
mid-fall.
Little puppy
Pink
pile.
is,
Yeah,
like-
pink is mid-fall here.
Like.
Here we go. This is when Red came to visit.
Oh no, I haven't seen this one yet.
Oh, you hadn't seen this one yet?
No, not like this with the pleading eyes that just says, "Take me home. Take me home." Sorry, I just got taco breath.
No.
Take me home.
This is still Red. When she came over to visit.
We were so well behaved.
We were so well behaved.
Not a single snoot was booped.
I know, it was hard. This is just a puppy pile. It's all out of focus, but
The paw's in focus.
the paw is in focus, which is not the ideal.
It's still very good.
All right, which one is this? 1411. The paw's in focus. How did I manage to do that?
Paw.
Or filmographic technique. There we go. Look at those the little
curly-
curls in her ear.
Respond like that to the curls in my ear hair.
Where am I? 14, 14. Down 15. It's also a little underexposed. Now they're all just crawling all over one another here. You said you wanted toe beans?
This isn't even the best toe beans.
I know,
but
this isn't
is a
even the best
good
toe beans. But this is another photo of Red after she like effed off and went to play with her
This looks
toy.
like pink. Actually.
I'm pretty sure it's red.
At any rate, it is a very cute sploot with the beans.
And the little tail.
Yeah. Life is hard when you're a puppy, okay?
When you spend 18 hours a day asleep. It's a tough life, but somebody's got to do it.
See, because Red's in the back there.
This is...
And then Pink is down here. She's
Oh,
having a
you're
snoozle.
right.
I know
It is
I'm right.
pink. Okay, you're right. It is pink. What was that? 1416. Oh, that's the wrong
That's
folder.
the wrong one.
That's okay.
Eight.
So this is when this here is when Blue was singing us the song of his people. This is the point at which Blue just sat down and yowled.
It wasn't like a distressed yowl. It was just a like.
Pay attention to me. Where's Mom? Where's Mom?
I can smell
Mom.
her. Why isn't there food
Mom.
in my face?
Mom.
I need food.
Mom.
Where's my food?
As I say, Blue is definitely the most vocal of the bunch by
I
a
don't
long
even know
shot.
if I heard any of the other ones make any noise aside from just the
Little
like
grunts.
little like you stepped on me
sounds, but Blue had some pipes.
Oh,
That's not super well framed, but the nose is in focus.
Blue also really liked to put his paws up on the corner.
Yeah, this is what you get for me just going through my unedited folder. This is when Red gave up and was just like, you know what? It's nap time. Okay. And then fully asleep.
The ears and the paws and the tail.
I know.
And
The
wrinkly
ear
face.
over the paw is like peak golden retriever. All right, so that was that one.
And this one was doing a snoozle too.
Yeah, this one was green. And then eventually green comes over to join red. Like this.
Like you do.
I have made a huge mistake.
There was an attempted murder. I suffocate you with my butt.
Now it's croissant o'clock. Having just woken Red up. Here's more of Blue. This is Red doing her best bread impression. This is Red being a loaf.
The wrinkly face.
I know, the wrinkly face is perfect.
Oh my god. Just all scrunched up there. Scrunch.
They're cuddling. You said it was a little yin yang because they're face to butt.
That was the polite way of phrasing it.
A little puppy 69.
Inappropriate.
Chat's gonna be angry at me for that one. Oh, this
is
photo
sideways.
is sideways.
Shame.
That shame was well.
Shame.
That shame was well deserved.
Shame. Shame.
This photo is also sideways. I apologize.
But it's so good.
Here, let me fix this. No, I don't want to fix it. Wait, I can fix it. I can fix it here. Haha! Rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise.
Oh no. The perfect little pop.
I'm going to just let you look at that one for a moment because it's so
This is,
perfect.
like, definitely top 10 best photos you've ever taken.
Only because of the subject.
Well, the subject helps.
That one also
Yeah.
popped sideways. Wrinkly face. Here we have red and green cuddling again. They're so perfect.
I can't wait to have one.
I know, me either. And then it will be a knife-toothed nightmare.
Yes.
This is why they're so cute, because they're little hellions for the first couple of years.
Keep saying perfect angels wrong.
Oh no, they're perfect angels. Look at this photo.
Oh my god. Perfect.
I think I actually have this with 3 focal points. So this is the one with green in focus.
Because they were finally sitting still for like 2 gosh darn seconds.
Yeah, that's right. And then we have one with red in focus. And then I think I have one with a deeper
With the toe beans in focus.
field where they're all in focus.
Oh,
there we go.
Nicely done. Good work, dear. I just want to pet the ears.
I know. I wanted to pet the ears so bad.
I wanted to put the ears in my mouth.
I just wanted to give them a little,
Yeah.
just a little,
This.
yeah,
Where's
one of these.
my...
Give the ears a little one of these.
Yeah, that.
All right, and then we have this one. Every time I get comfortable, my pillow moves. What the heck?
Story of my life.
I wish I'd gotten this one in focus, but it's very cute. It's almost in focus. There we go. Red and green. Out like a light. How are those for toe beans? These are still not the best toe beans.
Hold on to your toe beans, fam.
That one. Oh, apparently that was
just like a centimeter over. These are the best toe beans. That's a full sploot.
Yeah, the dreaded double sploot.
The ear fluffs.
And then the ear fluffs. Here, we'll go back to this one. For one more... Oh, wait, there was another photo in there. There we go. That's Black. Who hasn't been featured much in these photos, but that one's Black. And that's it. That's all the photos. So we'll come back to this one. Leave you with this. Sogheim, I don't know what you're talking about. They're all perfect. They're all perfect angels. And I definitely have no preferences. I'm not sure who Old Man Pup was. Old Man Pup was either red or green, and I'm not sure which. I definitely thought that that red was Old Man Pup. But I on closer inspection of the color, I think that might have actually been green. Alrighty, that's basically it for the waffle this evening. Max L. Silver, thank you very much for the resub. Yes, hooray for the puppy pictures indeed. I don't know, what else do I have to talk about? I watched The Quick and the Dead last night. Still a great movie. Like it a lot. I haven't seen the 3rd episode of Rings of Power yet. We already talked about the movie I saw. Clip review is going to be on Sunday. We have 2 Reigning Monarchs. And so I decided to just let it run for another week. So we'll do a double dose of clip review on Sunday. I owe a couple of jokes. I do know that. So let's tell some jokes. Did I see either direct or showcase? No, I didn't. But I am excited for the re-release of GoldenEye. Did I ever see Elvis? Is it good? Elvis is a lot. I know Sam Wonk loved it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was well worth watching, certainly. And yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 has a title, Tears of the Kingdom. It's not Breath of the Wild anymore. All right. It's time for jokes. What is Spider-Man's favorite charcoal grill brand? Weber. I'm working on finding some additional jokes here. Bear with me. Why does the king need an umbrella? For rain. Are we allowed to joke about the king? I don't really feel like that was a joke about the king. I mean, the king's still alive.
That was dark.
It's not too soon for the king. That's why I changed the joke from queen to king. Because on the subreddit, it was queen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Rec, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, this is a dumb one, but I'm going to tell it anyhow. I was making a meal for family dinner, but I accidentally burnt the food. When my family came to eat it, they said it was terrible. And I replied, at least the smoke alarm thinks it's fire. I did say it was dumb. I warned you. I categorically, I warned you. You knew what I was getting, or what you were getting into. All right. It's time for us to move on and start getting ready to play a video game. And I have not yet revealed what our next video game is going to be. I will start to give you some hints. I have previously said in the past it is a game I wanted to play. It is a retro game. And, as an additional hint, I had to buy yet another piece of technology to be able to play it. But first, here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone please brace your ear holes. There we go. Next, we have a beverage reveal. Garçon, could I have a drum roll, please? We have a delicious and nutritious Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the rainbow. It's true. I did specifically say the next game was not going to be Legend of Dragoon. All right. Here we go. I'm not sure what just happened there, actually. Ah, there we go. What could it be? Hey, look, we're going retro. No, I couldn't wait for the re-release. Honestly, I didn't even realize there was a re-release. Doesn't matter. This is what we're playing. How's the game audio? How's the volume? Hint system on or off? Hint system on. All right, you'll have more info in game. That's fine. I absolutely was not going to play the Wii version with motion controls because screw motion controls. I am playing this on a GameCube. And I am playing it on a GameCube on account of the fact... Trying not to wreck everything. I went out and bought an Eon... Oh. An Eon GCHD Mark II. One of these dudes. So it does full lagless 480p through HDMI. And yeah, I'm capturing my GameCube via HDMI in progressive scan mode. So that's great. The Wii does have GameCube support, but the Wii also caps out its resolution and doesn't support progressive scan unless you have component cables or you have an HDMI adapter. So I was gonna have to buy an HDMI adapter anyhow, so I did. And I did buy the Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii U, but that's motion control through all 3 games. And I really, really didn't want to play with motion controls. All right, Izandai, for the literal child in the room, progressive scan was the very first move towards high-definition television. When games were played on CRT monitors back in the day, they were rendered in what is known as interlaced mode, where the screen would render every other line of a frame on a refresh. And so it makes things played on HD screens look really blurry. But progressive scan renders all 480 lines. Instead of going 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, it gives it gives you all 480 lines of resolution per frame. And it upscales much better. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Press start. Also, I saw some people commenting on the fact that there's Skies of Arcadia for GameCube. There sure is. We also have opportunity to go full Star Wars. The other thing I need to find out is if there's an HDMI adapter for the original Xbox. I'm sure there must be. All right, are you all ready? Are we good to go? Log in for me. The 360 can play many original Xbox games, but not all. Options. All of this is fine. Start. Let's go. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. Look at these graphics. State of the art. No, they weren't, and I know that. Well, that's true. This game looked really good when it came out, for the record. There's a reason I'm as hype as I am for Metroid Prime 4 to come out. Oh, yeah. Orlandia, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 28 months, saying, Optimus Prime stream, let's go! All right, so you can see I've put myself where I am so that I don't obscure the HUD over my shoulder. I wanted to let you be able to see it. Now I have to remember how to play this game. The next set of force field controls are offline. Scan the central pillar to activate them. Force field activation switches are now online. Yes, I have to remember to scan everything. What's this? This force field blocks the entrance. This switch is directly connected to the force field barrier. Gotta scan my ship. Energy force field in place. You cannot reach your gunship. Am I 100%ing this, or is this a Wiggins percent run? We'll make that determination as we get further into the game. I don't remember, honestly, how arduous 100%ing this game is. Never missing a scan. See, I cannot promise that I'm never going to miss a scan. Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area. Current status, environment unstable. Entrance to airlock. I mean, I like scanning stuff in this game, but still. Airlock repressurization successful. Entrance to Deck Alpha access hall. I don't remember. Do I have to scan every door? Entrance to emergency evacuation area. If I have to scan every door, we're definitely not doing it. There, I've officially shot an enemy. Escape pod entrance. The vessel has already been jettisoned. Evacuation occurred 6 hours prior to your arrival. Biohazardous materials. Phase on batch 0142.A. Destination Deck Beta. Biohazardous materials. Phase on batch 0009.A. Destination Deck Beta. Morphology. Space pirate. Status. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Morphology. Unknown. Info. High levels of radiation detected. Entrance to Deck Alpha Access Hall. Alright, real quick. Oh, I can already morph ball. Whoops. Neat. I didn't realize I could morph ball already. Now the question is there anywhere for me to morph ball into? Yes, I do remember that I lose the powers after the intro. I had just forgotten that I had morph ball already. So yeah, this is not a first playthrough, but it has been long enough since I've played it that I would appreciate a little bit of leeway to remember stuff. So please don't, like, spoil things right away. Give me a minute. Morphology, Space Pirate. Death caused by acidic burns to the body. Chemical type unknown. What is this thing? A new creatures entry has been downloaded into your logbook. Morphology, parasite, interstellar vermin, travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. I imagine so. Ah! It gooed me. Escape pod launch coordinates. Talon 4, 110L.30L. Research Command Center. Escape pod 3, launched. Escape pod 4, launched. Escape pod 7, launched. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. You know, like you do. Birthing offspring through your mouth-like orifice. Species, Space Pirate. Status, weak life signs detected. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Well, if it wasn't dead before, it's dead now. That's one way to do first aid. Biohazardous materials. Phase on batch 0073.A. Destination Deck Beta. It's more of a last aid. You might be right. Although this debris is obstructing the hallway, it looks like it can be easily removed. Morphology, Space Pirate. Status, death caused by excessive blunt trauma to the cranium. Kablamo. Easily removed. Entrance to map facility. Uh-oh. A swarm of parasites are showing me the way. Entrance to connection elevator. Ah. Step into the hologram to download the map. You have downloaded the map for this area. Press Z to access the map. When you're finished, press Z again to resume play. Oh, okay. So there is a secret passageway there, but it's the return. I remember how this goes. That's the return. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. Oh, I guess it was a secret tunnel. But we've missed the moment now. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck Beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. Talon 4, ground 0, area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Access to deck Beta approved. Please step into the hologram. Platform active. Get that free look. I half expected it to allow me to to scan the fire. This energy conductor unit has been damaged. Use caution when approaching the arcing electricity. Wait, hold on. Specimen containment breach on deck Beta. All crew report for lockdown. Zoom. Aha. I have become demorphed. Anything in here to look at? No. Ah, that sure looks like a parasite queen, doesn't it? Specimen cell C, status unknown, rejection of phazon compound detected. Specimen cell A, status hibernation, transference of phazon batch 0081.D complete. Specimen cell B, status unknown, rejection of phazon compound detected. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. This allows for increased production of corrosive bile. Morphology, space pirate, status, severe internal damage detected. All right, well, let's add some severe external damage to that space pirate. Rude. How many times do I have to kill you before you stay dead? Entrance to deck Beta conduit hall. Morphology unknown. Low life signs detected. This creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. Parasite egg in pupa stage. Its tough exoskeleton protects it from the mother's acidic embryonic fluid. Why would you have acidic embryonic fluid? That's a terrible idea. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Combat mutation applications are complete. The primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. Any known alloy? Oh, that's a stealthy one. This door has been sealed to prevent radiation leaks. Entrance to Deck Beta Security Hall. See, now you've reminded me to scan everything, and I have to scan everything. The coils on this ventilation cap look unstable. Do they then? Might I want to shoot them? Ballistic support needed in Specimen Block F. Fire missiles with Y? Fire missiles at what? Oh, that. All right. Oh, I probably should have scanned that in retrospect. Well, 100% run dead. Entrance to biohazard containment. I'm pretty sure we meet another turret at some point. All right, what do we got in here? Phase-on infusion, stage 1. Parasite larva diagnostic. Mass 1.2, length 0.5. Cell structure stable. A new parasite data has been downloaded to your logbook. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 09.992.3. Zeebs has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates, Orpheon, Syraicus, and Vol Paragom were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. And yes, they do mean me. And that implies that this game takes place after the first Metroid. Between Metroid and Metroid 2, I think, is where this fits in the timeline. It's been a while. Phase-on infusion stage 2. Introducing mutagen into tank. Phase-on batch 0732.C. Status complete. No, finish that one. Phase-on infusion stage 3. Mutation initiated. Larva status stable. That's just a door. Nobody cares. Perimeter defense turret disabled. Morphology. Plasmite. Info. Native of Talon 4. Morphology. Parasite larva. Info. Harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Specimen. Solitary holding. Phase-on level unknown. Status. Xenotropic life form. Unstable. Use caution. Phase-on infusion stage 4. Larva diagnostic. Mass 14.5. Length 40.3. Cell structure failing. I love that it's just a monster closet. It can't actually get out. Infusion analysis 12.5. Phase-on batch 003.H increases the acid production in the saliva ducts of parasite larva. Infusion analysis 10.2. Specimens exhibit incredible strength and body mass increase when exposed to phase-on batch 0732.C. Experiment 435.8. Bioform pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Specimen cell structure failing. Batch 0732.C does not match DNA. Terminating infusion sequence. Morphology unknown. Info. This specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life readings. Real legit streamer, thank you for the resub. Now for 17 months. All right, have we scanned everything there is to scan? Except for the switch? Elevator operational. Please step into the hologram. Specimen solitary holding. 2. Phazon level toxic status hermetic seal holding. Morphology plated parasite larva. Info native of Talon 4. Morphology zoomer. Info native of Talon 4. It's not a lot of info really. Who are you? Species, space pirate. Status, severe internal damage detected. All right. I can solve that particular problem. Morphology, war wasp. Info, native of Talon 4. Morphology, space pirate. Status, brain hemorrhage detected. Creature's aim will be hindered. Avoid damage by using quick movements. Morphology, space pirate. Status, minimal injuries assessed. Use caution. Maximum firepower recommended. Pew pew lasers. All right, back to scanning stuff. Specimen, solitary holding, 4. Phazon level toxic, status hermetic seal holding. Specimen, solitary holding, 3. Phazon level normal, status hermetic seal holding. Morphology, shriek bat. Info, native of Talon 4. I am Shriek Batman. Morphology, Ice Shriek Bat. Info, native of Talon 4. I am Ice Shriek Batman. Specimen status, solitary holding 5. Status empty. Why do we even have that button? Morphology, space pirate. Status, acid burns have welded the joints of the exoskeleton. So to answer the question, is this Talon 4? No, we are currently on a space station in orbit of Talon 4. Entrance to Deck Beta Transit Hall. Security codes on auto defense turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Engineering crew, report to freight lift corridor immediately. Okay, hold up. Mutagen Tank 4, Phazon Batch 3203.C. Alright, I seem to have gotten everything now. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. Ow! Power Cosmic 8! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Wait, really? Can I not scan you? Are you unscannable? There we go. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Subject, auto defense turret. Use missiles to break outer casing. Morphology, space pirate status, death caused by the severe lacerations to the abdomen. Access to deck gamma approved. Please step into the hologram. Morphology, space pirate, death caused by removal of internal organs. Minimal injuries assessed. Maximum power. Animarth. Thank you very much for the resub, now for 21 months. I do indeed hate it when my internal organs are removed, yes. Ooh, new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy. This device does not seem to be functional. There must be something nearby that will turn it on. This door is tightly sealed and does not appear to be receiving power. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. What an unusually complex keying system. It looks like a spherical shape would fit into this clamp. Whee! Ah, balls. Walls. Well, now that's just rude. I guess I've got to get good. Like that. Morphology, space pirate, status, death caused by acid burns to the face. New research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Missile ammunition. Resupplies missile launcher with 5 rounds of ammo. Morphology, space pirate, status, death caused by severe lacerations. Yes, if you have to get acid burns, I don't recommend the face. Sorry, if you have to die to acid burns, I don't recommend the face. Space pirate status. Death caused by cranial trauma. Space pirate. Dead. This creature looked like it struggled to get through this door. Entrance to save station. New research entry. Save station. Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. Yes. Hooray, my memory card still works. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. I'm a metallic sphere. Beaks, yes, I am playing this on the GameCube. Huh. What an unusual room. I wonder what this room is for. Whoops. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology, Parasite Queen. Parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the parasites have begun a bioengineering program. Sorry, it appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Is there anything else for me to scan here? No. Oh, right. I remember the trick to this. Hey, buddy. I sort of remember the trick to this. It is unfair that those shields are one way. I agree. I'll just blink at it. Oh, this is way more efficient. Screw you, Parasite Queen. no, the reactor core is critical.
Immediately.
Which way is out? This way, apparently. I presume there aren't a ton of scannables along the way. All right, now where am I? Okay, I see where I'm going. Perimeter defense turret disabled. That's what we like to see. Oh dear. Containment seal breached. Larva, vital signs critical. Secure area and terminate specimen. This creature is deceased. Creature's incubation period was prematurely terminated. Its shell has not yet fully hardened. Oh, it is dead. Well, that's convenient. Okay, I've already scanned all of this. Aha! There we go. Now we have a tunnel to escape through. The space pirates really don't like Samus very much. Like, fair play to the space pirates. They're allowed to really hate me. Oh, blue. What the blue hell is this? Ah! Well, this isn't tremendously efficient, is it? Out of my way, parasite nerds! I should probably stop worrying about the parasites. Let's go! All right. Keep going. What the hell? Uh-oh. I want to not get hit by that. Oh! Hi, buddy. Long time no see. All right, while in combat visor mode, press and hold L when this object is in your view to perform a grapple beam swing. Whee! Whee! Oh, now that's a dick move. Meta Ridley, weapon update complete. Stinger ballistics online. Plasma fuel cell online. Meta Ridley, cerebral casing stable. Exoskeleton seal holding. Begin umbilical retraction. Perimeter defense turret disabled. Step into the thing. No, my suit. Oh, I look like such a nerd now. This is a fashion crime. Oh god, I can't even see where I'm going. Okay, good. I am going the right way. How does Ridley fly in space? Verniers. He's a mobile suit. Listen, you're not allowed to complain about Ridley flapping his wings when Wing Gundam Zero can also flap its wings in space. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based something or other. Don't forget to look up in the rain. Save progress to memory card. Yes. Game has been saved. Hooray. Oh, yeah. Look at all that rain on my goggles. Visor. You know what I mean. Also, I've got to scan an orange. Whoops! Back into my ship. No. Species, red starburst. Edible flowers bloom seasonally, considered a delicacy in many territories. All right, let's do some exploring. Oh, this music, though. All right, so we can reach this door. I don't have a double jump. Have I scanned my ship? Ah, new research entry. Hunter-class gunship registered to Samus Aran. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. Oh, what are you? Species, Talon Fern. Non-toxic variety of Silo talonensis. Commonly found near water sources. All right, let's just do some bouncing around here. Oh god, not that much bouncing around. This lichen seems to be giving off low levels of radiation. No matches found in Flora and Fauna databank. Okay, what's through here? Aha! Species, glowing spider vine bioluminescence attracts insects to be consumed by spider vine. Spider vine? Spider vine. Does whatever, spider something. All right, let's have a look at the map. So we have access to a handful of doors. There's an underground door I haven't been to examine yet. So somewhere down here is a door. Ah. There we go. Okay. What do we got in here? We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. New creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Blast cap. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. This rock formation blocks off most of the tunnel, but there is a small opening near the floor. Ow! I suppose I was warned. Alright, is there anything else in this room for me to examine? And I can't get through here because Samus doesn't know how to crawl. Only morph ball, no crawl. All right, what is the next most reachable door from here? Probably this one. All right, what do we got? Beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. Not as aggressive as me, though. Species. Saturnine. Small iridescent mushroom. Typically grows in dark, dank regions. Species. Guide stem. Pervasive indigenous species of bioluminescent weed. Oh, it's a creature. Species, sapsack. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sapsack was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. Incoming scan data. Foreign technology present. Active transport located. I suppose this is hint mode. What's over here? We'll turn that off if it gets annoying, but I appreciate it for the moment. Zoomer anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the Zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators. But the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the Zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. Like lasers? What are you? Geemer. Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Geemer is an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Oh, it's armored, so I can't actually kill it at the moment. I understand how armor works. Uh-oh. All right, is that a jump I can make at present? It is! Look at that. What are you? I'm stuck on a door. Ah! Blood flower, able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with rudimentary brain cluster and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. Ow! Jesus! Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience retracts into the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. Ah, they slow me down. But I can shoot across them and they won't slow me down anymore. Look at me, understanding how video games work. Oh, we found a door I can't open. There is a blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons. Explosive weapons may damage it. I don't know why I shot that. Just for good measure, I guess. All right, where to now? Presumably that door. Which door is that? I'm so lost. The door directly in the direction I'm facing. Ow, ow. Ow. Orlantia, did I have 69 health? Was my health briefly nice? Is that why you were trying to get me to look at it? Access to Chozo Ruins West granted. Please step into the hologram. Transport to Chozo Ruins West active. Up we go. All right, anything of interest to me in this room? Nope, this room's boring. Incoming scan data. Ah, hell. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. All right, anything interesting in this room? Yes! These pillars have collapsed from erosion. Carbon dating cannot determine the age of these structures. It's a mystery. Uh-oh. Bigger mysteries. There. How I get up there. Or are we on to boss fight number 2? No, just an area introduction. Chozo Ruins. Haha! Passageway to Shrine. That's got a deflective shield. That sure looks like something I'll be able to blow open one day, doesn't it? As does that, frankly. All right, we have a blue door over there. That right there is an energy tank. The ledge this object rests on cannot be reached from this room. Why wouldn't you tell me what the object is? I scanned it. This door can only be opened from the other side. Magical Attack Gecko, yeah, I have played this game before, but it was years and years and years ago. But I have very fond memories of it. Because I was a huge GameCube nerd back in the day. Surprise, surprise. Oh, okay, we've got a missile tank over there, too. That I will at some point have to figure out how to get to. Aww. I did a stupid. Yes, I too have strong positive memories of both this and Echoes. And then strong negative memories of 3. Oh, I can scan that. All right. War Wasp Hive. Primary war wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War wasps build their homes over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs and glue them into place with adhesives secreted from their abdomens. Gross. Izandai, one day I will give Metroid Prime 3 another chance. Scarab, exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. Okay, we require a morph ball. So I guess we are going to the one door that I can access. Is 3 a Wii game? Yeah, 3 was a Wii game. And it was mandatory motion control. How did I miss the door that I was looking for? There it is. What in the blue hell? Morphology. Ion! Immobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue. Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active, the ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Yes. Retreat back into your little foreskins. Shrink like a frightened turtle. Unusually high concentrations of poison identified in tree leaves. New Chozo lore entry has been downloaded to your lore book. Chozo script translated. The Chozo are departing now. I guess they're bird creatures, aren't they? We Chozo are departing now, after so many years in peaceful seclusion here on Talon 4. When we came, this place was a refuge for our spirits, a civilization built from native materials, bereft of the trappings of our technology. We were linked to the land here, kindred to the plants and animals, far away from the machines we had become so dependent on. And so we leave it now, pristine, a testament to the moral forms we no longer need. We have drawn veils of time and space aside and are withdrawing beyond the illusion. But we will never forget this, the most sacred of our homes, and we will remain ever watchful. Oh, a save station detected. Heck yeah, we like save stations. We like save stations more than we like beetles. Attack beetles. Now, let's figure out how we get to the save station door. Daw balls. Elevated toxicity levels found in tree bark. Scans indicate a poisoned water source within 4 meters of tree base. Morphology. War wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. The war wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. Okay, I hear another. There we go. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum, thank you very much for the gift sub. Congratulations to Twitch TV's Frank. We've got a missile tank over there. This object resides at the end of a high channel set into the wall. Structural weakness detected in sandstone block. Structural integrity of metal is stable. No flaws detected. An ornate wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It does not appear important. It does not appear important, eh? If you say so. All right. We have saved War Wasp Hive. Any other obvious scannables in here? Nope. Let's proceed. Boop. So long. All right, the only translatable symbol detected on the detected. The only translatable symbol detected on this sculpture is the word Chozo. Chozo sculpture crafted in honor of Talon's star. The only translatable symbol detected on this sculpture is the word Chozo. Oh, they're bugs. Stress points present in Brimstone Wall. A concussive blast may shatter it. Ow! Jesus. Where did you come from? Uncalled for, War Wasps. Absolutely uncalled for. Ooh. Toxicity levels of this water are very high. Contact with contaminated liquid extremely hazardous. Hello, Brownie. How are you? Extremely hazardous. Okay, so there is a tube in the wall for a morph ball. So I must be getting the morph ball soon. What in the blue hell? Hi! Plasmite, small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. What if you didn't hunt me, though? Eat it, thermite. Oh, I guess blowing them up is causing it to get darker in here. All right, well, this room's very moody. Uh-oh, I'm standing in the goo. No! Don't touch the goo! All right, what do we got in here? This elevated bridge looks worn but functional. Mechanical device appears to be inactive. Life forms detected within the hollows of the machine. It appears this item can only be reached by using the elevated bridge. Thanks, Tips. Drainage possesses traces of high-level toxins. All right, I guess it just really wants me to pick up the... Oh. Well, this is rude. Now, you're the different kind of war wasp, aren't you? Ram war wasp. Airborne predator. Circles prey and then strikes. The war wasps are the only species on Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, ram war wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their enemy at high speeds, disorienting it. Striking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. But not... Ow! But not me. Ow! Ow, God, why? Oh, no. Okay. In fairness to me, it was the acid that did it, not the war wasps. Oh, God, no! There's a geometry issue there. Chozo Ruins. No, second boss fight. Thank you. I beat the first boss fight. Also, I died to environmental hazards. Thank you. All right, scan all the things. Whew, that was a little dicey. But at least there was ground there. Brownie, no, this is not my first time playing Metroid Prime. It's just been a long time. We've already read all this, so I'm not going to read it again. Whoop. Ah! Ah! I'm very gradually getting more comfortable with the controls. Raised bridge. Item. That object is out of range. All right. Brownie Points is now trash-talking the name of the town Castlegar. Let's find out more about the city of Castlegar. Castlegar is the second largest community in the West Kootenay region of British Columbia, Canada. Canada in the Selkirk Mountains at the confluence of the Kootenay and Columbia rivers. It is a regional trade and transportation center with a local economy based on forest mining and tourism. Which, there's not a lot to tour. But history. Castlegar takes its name from Castlegar, County Galway in Ireland, on the eastern boundary of the city of Galway, the ancestral home of town site founder Edward Mahon. Castlegar, BC was planned in 1897. Around 1902, the CPR built the bridge there and laid the wide-gauge railway tracks to trail. They built a boxcar station at the old Waterloo Trail crossing and named it Kinnaird Station in honor of Lord Kinnaird, a CPR shareholder. So that is in fact who named Castlegar. It was Irish first. Drainage possesses traces of high-level toxins. And then there's the device, and now we should be good to resume our combat encounter once more. I mean, my primary interest in Castlegar is that it's full of puppies. All right. Ooh, I managed to stay up that time. No, no! This is much worse! You know, I should probably make sure I get the kill shots before falling into the drink. Or retargeting. Where is it? No, no. What? Brutal. Yes, I did rescan the wasps. But now I'm dead again. It's alright, we're just knocking the rust off. Just knocking the rust off. It's all good. All right, scan everything again. Wait, did I scan these ones? Oh, I did. Okay. Rude. Very rude. Scan the poison water. Around this room. Shoot the stupid vines. Zoop. 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 And zoop. All right, here we go again. Hold on. Ah! Well, that cost me a round of combat. I should be using my radar more. That'll show me where they stop. Aha! So, brownie points. I have unequal hearing in my 2 ears, so I have to set the audio to mono. So just listening for them doesn't help me because I've got the game in mono audio. But you're right. Under normal circumstances, yes. My recollection is that this game does make good use of the Dolby Pro Logic audio on the GameCube. And that would be like typically how one would go about tracking them. Missile launcher. Yes, Dolby TM Pro Logic TM. Jim Cat, I've been progressively losing hearing in 1 ear over the last 2 years. I know. I know. Press Y to fire. Press A to switch back to beams. Missiles can destroy some blast shields on doors. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Press start to access the inventory screen. You were hoping it was a knife fight. It was, in fact, not a knife fight. I can assure you. I mean, I was knifed in the ear at one point. Surgically. So technically, my ear was in a knife fight with a doctor. What was that? In my ear one, yeah. Ooh. An energy tank. This small tunnel leads back behind... Wait, that's not what I was trying to scan. Energy tank. This item permanently increases your maximum energy capacity by 100 units. 100 energy units. Screw you, red vines. Oh man, I should have looked for red vines when I was at the store today. That would have been dope. Okay, I am currently in a little room from which there is no escape. So my only option is to backtrack. So where am I backtracking to? Probably the save room, and then out to here. So where's the door I came in by? There it is. Get away from me, wasps. I don't like you. Oh, man. Meg and I stopped for lunch in Princeton on the way home from Castlegar yesterday. And we stopped at Subway for lunch. And we decided to eat outside. Because, you know, COVID's still a thing. And we didn't want to sit inside the restaurant. And so we went out and we sat on the patio chairs. And got most of the way through our lunch. Solid 2/3 of the way through our lunch before the wasps arrived. And then the wasps arrived.
And boy, did they arrive.
Yeah, we got swarmed something fierce. I think I counted like 6 or 7 wasps at maximum.
I had one land on my hand, which, like, I don't know. It was okay until it started trying to, like, burrow between my fingers. And then another one started buzzing me and, like, swooping at my neck.
Yeah, I had to get up from the table. I had, like, abandoned the wrapper, still holding my sandwich. Got up, ran away from the table, because I have a severe aversion to wasps. I'm not allergic, I just hate them, due to some formative experiences in my life. So I was, like, running away, like, trying to keep my sandwich free. Like, get away, stop chasing me, just let me eat in peace. Running away from them as Meg was like trying to tough it out. And then they all went back to the table. And then Meg was like, oh no. And got up and walked off in the other direction.
We had to, like, strategically get back into the car so that they wouldn't get in the car.
Yeah, we did. We had to strategically get back in the car. When we stopped in Grand Forks on the way up, I got an orange soda. I got a Phillips orange cream soda from a bakery in Grand Forks. And we were sitting on the table, like, again, the patio table outside, and having lunch, and I was drinking this. And as I was holding the can, a wasp landed on the can, climbed up between my thumb and forefinger, then onto the top of the can and into the can. And I was like, well, this pop belongs to the wasps now. No good.
Those bastards.
Yeah, we did ultimately manage to get the wasp out of the can. And then I examined it carefully to make sure it was empty of wasps before having any more. But I do not like wasps. So the origin of my hatred of wasps, I don't know if you've ever heard this story.
I heard you tell this on stream the other day when I was in bed.
Oh, did I tell it on stream?
The shorts?
Yeah, the shorts.
Gym class.
Gym class. Did I tell it on
2
stream?
weeks in a row. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was on stream.
I know I told that story. I didn't realize it was on stream. Oh, no, it was not on stream.
Oh.
It was in a work meeting.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Talking
you were
here.
working and I was in a work meeting. You overheard me. But anyhow, when I was very little, when I was like 2 weeks old, not 2 weeks old, 2 years old.
Two puppy weeks.
Yeah, when I was 2 years old, my my mom and dad took me shopping at what I think was the Bay at Oak Ridge Center. We still lived in Vancouver at the time. I think we went to Oak Ridge Center, and we're walking around the Bay, and a wasp had gotten into the store, and I was like 2 years old in a little stroller thing, and completely unprovoked, it landed on my face and stung me in the cheek. And of course, I was like beside myself because I'm 2 years old and don't know any better. And the store staff had to like get ice for my face because it was swelling up, and my mom was looking after me. My dad went on the warpath. He hunted that wasp down with bloodlust in his eyes and just murdered the hell out of it.
I could see that.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad is not.
He extremely killed that wasp.
Yeah.
So that I know about that story, but I don't know, like I don't remember much else of it. But then in 6th or 7th grade in elementary school, I was in gym class and we were out on the soccer field playing soccer, I think. And I was wearing my gym shorts, and a wasp flew up under my shorts and got me right where the quad meets the kneecap on the right-hand side. So like right here. I can't bring my leg up any higher, but like right here, right? And got me on the bottom of the quad, just above in the outside of the kneecap. But it got like trapped under my shorts, like I was running, and so I pulled my shorts tight against my leg, and it got trapped, and it just stung, right? So I hobbled off the field. I lifted the shorts up, and the wasp was like stuck in my leg trying to get away. So it pulls out and flies off. And I get sent to the principal's office, and I get like some anti-bite and an ice pack to put on it until I feel okay to go back to class. So that's fine. It sucked, but it was fine. So then 1 week later, in gym class, we're playing soccer on the soccer field, and a different wasp flies up the other leg of my shorts, and exactly the same thing happens. It gets trapped against my shorts when I run, and gets pressed into my leg and stings me in exactly the same place on the other leg. And so same thing happens. I pull the leg of my shorts up, and the wasp pulls out and flies away, and I have to go to the office and get anti-bite and an ice pack and sit there until it feels fine to go back to class again.
Because of your juicy thighs.
So, anyhow, I have been stung by wasps a few times. I've never been stung by a bee, only ever by wasps. But I don't enjoy it. And wasps and I are not on speaking terms. If I found a genie in a bottle, my first wish would be to eradicate all wasps from Earth. And I wouldn't even feel bad about it. Nope. Wasps can go. don't care about the ecological damage that ensues. All wasps are out. Figs are a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Anyhow, Keaton, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Let's get back to the video game. Okay, so how do I remember that that's there? I have to come back here with a morph ball. All right. Back into your foreskins, eyeballs. I have, in fact, seen the TikTok of the guy defending his beehive from hornets with scissors. And it's quite impressive. Ow, why did I walk into the exploding trap? That was a terrible idea. Oh, I hear the hornets. No, you don't. Whoops. Note to self. Don't release the lock-on button when I'm trying to shoot something. Oh, God, there's another one. Okay, now, somewhere in this room is a door with a missile shield on it. And it would be nice if I hit it. Beautiful. Ah, heck. Well, I got splattered a bit. All right, anything scannable in this room? Doesn't look like it. All right, it looks like this is a room I'm only going to be able to escape by using the morph ball. And indeed, there's a morph ball in here. These blue orbs seem to be simple light sources. Multiple microscopic fractures found throughout sandstone wall section. Stonework in sample region has been refined to atypical smoothness. Just like my musculature. Atypically smooth. Are you beetles different in some way? No. You sure aren't. There's just a lot of you. Good Lord, that's a lot of beetles. I thought there were only 4 beetles. Fifth 5 if you count a poo. Oh, that's a more bigger beetle. Morphology, plated beetle. Well-armored, burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks, only surfacing when it detects vibrations above. It then maneuvers itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. Come get somebody. What? Apparently it's too fast for missiles. Come at me, Broseph. Morph Ball acquired. Press X to activate Morph Ball mode. Use the control stick to move the ball around. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Press Start to access the inventory screen. Whee! Whee! And I don't have bombs yet. But we are now become orb, it is true. Whee! 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 Oh, I need an upgrade. That's no fun. Feel that groove. All right, let's have a quick look at the map. So we haven't been to there yet because we don't know where that goes. We can't get to there yet. Is there anywhere up this way I could only go with a morph ball? There was. The backtracking begins! if I can remember which way I was supposed to go. This way. Anybody else? You know what? Let's save. We've made some progress. Let's save. Ah, that explains why backtracking is the next way to go. Because they wanted to send me to a save room. Game design. Oh, there are more. Dang it! Dang it! There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yeah! Go me! Missile expansion. In retrospect, I should have scanned that missile expansion. Hello, Foxmar. How are you? Welcome. How was your destiny this evening? Did you seize your destiny? Nope, your destiny evades you. Ah, that's too bad. Whee! I'll go down the hole. Hey, we got ourselves a morph ball puzzle. Flat. Okay, what is in here? We got a door forward, we got a door sideways, and we got ourselves an elevator. Well, let's press forward. Oh, that's a lot of wasps. Anyone else? This cordite wall hanging appears to be slightly cracked. Slightly cracked, you say? Not that cracked. Also slightly cracked. What is this thing? Magnetic rail system track detected. It appears to be active. Spiderball technology required to access track. We need to get ourselves a spider ball. But at least we know what this room is for. Wait a second. That's scannable. That's Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The world of living things feels strange to us. We who have existed so long on the edges of time and space. It is clear now that we Chozo can never return to our dimension. Not while the great poison reaches ever further into the planet. It is so powerful, this creeping evil, that our wills are crumbling and our minds are beginning to fail. And so, before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness in our ethereal states. Even when we are done, it may be too late. Does anybody remember why I went with this voice for the Rito? Because of Iago. Gilbert Gottfried voiced no less than 2 birds in recollection. Because he voiced the Iago, but he also voiced the Aflac duck. Oh, whoops. Aflac is an American insurance company. But their mascot is a duck. Voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. And the duck says Aflac, yeah. Aflac! That's true. They did eventually fire him. These metal gates block entry to the center of the room. More chorizo lore. Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we have chosen to leave it behind on this journey. Our home here on Talon 4 will be a sacred place of simplicity. Structures hewn from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways caressed by pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength and giving them our own in return. All that is wild will flow around us here. Our race will be just one more group of creatures in the net of nature. It is our hope that such a state will bring with it great wisdom, a greater understanding of the nature of the universe. Once our city here is complete, we will peer inward and discover the truth. All right, straight on through. What's this stuff? Oh! Look at that! Good thinking me. All right. Whoops. And there's an elevator over there that I can use. Neat. So what is my next best destination? I think that's actually my next best destination. Maybe? I guess we'll find out. So many wasps! Oh god, so many bugs. Alright, what's through here? More terrifying bugs is the answer to that question. Lysander, this is the GameCube version. There was not an N64 version. No structural weaknesses detected in the metalwork. Fountain choked by overgrowth. Toxin levels are high. New chorizo lore. As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. It is the hatchling Samus. We feel her. Across the void, as she hunts the corrupted, will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When strength wanes from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessing may come too late. All right, let's see if we can navigate this room. Warning, acid. Whoops. I got it. Shriekbat, territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriekbats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. They sure do. Anything scannable in this hall? Bonk. Oh yes, this room. Morphology, Reaper Vine, powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. single eye. A single eye. You're telling me it's a one-eyed tentacle? A single eye upon the Reaper vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of perception. Sounds like my first time. Analysis suggests the presence of a runic symbol here.
Shame. Shame.
Oh, a save station detected. I like the sound of that. Cool beans. Truthfully, I'm probably going to keep the hints on just to point me in the direction of the nearest save station from time to time. That seems worth my while. Anything to scan in here? I hear much rustling. Oh, it was probably those. Those be shriek bats. That's a doorway. But this here, this is our save room. So let's take advantage of it. And that is going to be it for the evening because it is 10 o'clock. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes. Thank you to everybody who follows. Thank you to everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back tomorrow. Same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins playing more Metroid Prime. And I do hope you will tune in then. Of course, in the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Matt_LRR. You can check out my VODs on my YouTube channel, which I've linked for you in chat. I have a Discord server, which you can join if you are a subscriber by making sure your Twitch account, Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. And I have a TikTok account, which you should follow so that you can like my videos because you clip them. You may as well like them too. Alrighty. That's going to be it for the evening. I'm going to have a quick look and see who's online, and then I'm going to show you a puppy picture again, just so that you can enjoy the puppies. But let's see who's online that I can throw to this evening. So everybody hang tight, and we will find somebody. Let's go to... Raid. All right, everybody hop aboard this raid train. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, so long. Have a great night. And here's a puppy.